gone by already. The Hudson is doing one summer fun for you guys to enjoy. And for our last show,
Hello, Williamson County. I'm Kerri Hudson, and welcome to It's About You, an informational program about the classes, activities, and special events of the Williamson County Parks and Recreation Department. Well, 2014 is in full swing. We have survived the snowpocalypse. We are just starting to defrost and get back into those regular schedules now that the kids are back in school. We know that means a lot more activities on your calendar, and Williamson County Parks and Recreation wants to be a part of all that activity. Today we're going to be talking about a series of upcoming special events, plus a new health and wellness program, as well as our children's theater auditions and our January pass sales. Joining me for the first half of our show today is Whitney Osborne. She's a recreation specialist at the Fairview Recreation Complex, and she's here to talk to us about several upcoming special events. Whitney, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
It's always a pleasure, especially when we get to talk about some of the really fun activities that we get to do as a department. And over the next couple of weeks, we have a lot of great programs for young children and their families to enjoy. Starting off with our Mother-Son Ball that you guys are going to be doing at the Fairview Recreation Complex. This is actually an event that we added to the calendar last year based off of the success of our Daddy's Little Princess balls. And we were like, well, we need to extend the fun to the other members of the family.
Definitely.
So this is the second year that we will be doing the Mother-Son Superhero Masquerade Ball at the Fairview Recreation Complex. Tell us when that's going to be and what you guys have planned for this year's event.
Yes, the event will be held Saturday, January 25th at the Fairview facility in the gym. This is probably one of my favorite events this year so far. It's just, like you said, the moms have been asking for this for years. So finally, year two, they get to have this event again. The kids and moms alike can come dressed in their superhero costumes. They're optional, but I will say this year we are providing a mother-son superhero dynamic duo costume contest. So the moms will receive a gift certificate to Mainframe Salons, get a little pampering, and the son will get a $10 gift card to Toys R Us. So.
Something for everybody
Exactly.
in this.
It'll be fun.
You know, this being our second year, you know, we kind of have a little idea of what the community expects from this event, you know, kind of having that first year under your belt. And one of the things in seeing pictures and stuff from last year's event that I was really surprised about, but what looked like so much fun, is how many of the mother-son couples really jumped on board with this superhero theme. This event is geared towards young men ages 4 to 12, so they're right in that superhero kind of age group, you know, as
Definitely.
far as, you know, the League of Justice and all the superheroes that we see on TV, from Superman, Batman, the Avengers, yeah, all the new ones, Iron Man, those kinds of things. But the mothers really surprised me last year in how much they got behind being able to do this with their son, and how much fun they seem to have coming up with these costumes and these themes, and, you know, kind of having their little multiple dual roles.
The moms definitely got creative last year with their costumes, and it just adds to the event. It just being able to come in character, it just makes it better.
Absolutely. And then, of course, also I saw some great footage of you using your extremely creative mind last year and coming up with capes for some of the kids to wear. Sometimes I think you might have helped start Pinterest. But
I wish.
Yeah, that would have been great.
Yeah.
But some of the things that you all were able to do for, like, some of the photo ops that you all had at the event with different masks that people could wear. You made your own capes out of T-shirts. I mean, T-shirts from the dollar store, from Goodwill. This girl knows how to turn into action hero capes. I mean, absolutely amazing stuff that all lent itself to a really fun event for everyone to enjoy. And we're just excited to be able to do it again this year. And like you were saying earlier, expand a little bit on that based off the success of last year's event. The costume competition is going to be so much fun, and I really do not envy your judges at all.
No. They'll have a hard hard task ahead of them, but it'll be great. We've got a lot of new decorations for this event this year, and of course the DJ always does a great job with the different activities he's got planned. I know last year he had the kids out there breakdancing, a little Gangnam Style action was going on, but we've got a couple of new games we're going to throw in there this year. So
You definitely keep them busy for the 2 hours that they are there. Your event is from 6:30 to 8:30 p.m. Again, this event is for young boys ages 4 to 12, along with their mother, aunt, grandmother, whatever figure that you want to bring to share this night with. It is an exciting and action-packed evening, like you said, with a DJ. There's dancing going on as well as a lot of fun games. You've got the costume competition as well. You guys do some refreshments. Really just a fun evening for everybody involved, and something that can really make very special memories for a mother and her son.
definitely.
The cost is just right for this as well. It's only $15 per couple, $5 for each additional child that would attend if you have multiple boys in the family. And registration. This event does require pre-registration and payment in order to attend. Our space is limited. So tell us about your registration policies, how people can get signed up, and when their payments are due by.
Okay. They can register either by phone or in person at the Fairview Rec Center. If you're registering by phone, the phone number is 615-799-9331, extension 2310. And it's, like you said, $15 per couple and then $5. And we do ask that you register and pay within 5 days. If you register, then pay within the 5 days. And then also the deadline to register will be that Wednesday, January 22nd.
Perfect. So lots to look forward to in the Fairview community. Wrapping up this event, though, we want to be sure to thank our sponsors. The Mainframe Salon in Fairview, they're obviously going to be providing one of our prizes for our costume competition. Then you have some other sponsors as well.
Yes. Party City always helps us out with our decorations, and then Walgreens will be there helping us with our photo mementos for the couples.
So lots to look forward to.
Yes.
And then for several weeks after that, the department will be hosting a series of Daddy's Little Princess Balls. So this was the daddy that started it all.
Yes.
We started Daddy's Little Princess Ball about 5 years ago when we opened the Longview Recreation Center at Spring Hill. It was such a tremendous success. We immediately expanded it into our Franklin and our Fairview facilities. And then, of course, it's also led to the spawning of the Mother-Son Balls, and there's just no telling where this event will take us in the future. But our highly anticipated Daddy's Little Princess Balls are coming up in the month of February. We have 3 separate events at 3 separate locations. Talk to us a little bit about this event. It's set up for young girls ages 4 to 12. This is just our reciprocal event to the Mother-Son Ball. But a wonderful, very special, very touching evening for daddies and daughters.
Yes, it is. Like you said, I mean, bring your dad, stepdad, grandfather, whoever that significant other as far as the male figure in your life. And again, the girls come dressed in their princess outfits, whether it be the ball gown or their Sunday best. We have some girls that have come in after being pampered all day with getting their nails and hair done, and others that have their Sunday best, and they all just look so beautiful. And they get to come in and they get a corsage and then a tiara. So they all just enjoy all of that. And then let's see what else. They all get escorted in and get their name announced over the crowd, and so it's.
I mean, having a daughter, of course, I love this event because Ramsey's still just 2, but in 2 more years, I can totally see this playing into where she will probably be at that stage. You know, a lot of little girls go through that princess stage. You know, they are so familiar with all the Disney princesses. They watch all the movies. They see all the shows, and they just. Every little girl has that little bit inside of her that resonates with being a princess.
Yes, and they get to live it out.
Wearing that big twirly dress and getting to wear a tiara. And from the day that we have offered this event, and starting out, you know, in 2008 to this point now, 5 years later, I have seen some of the most touching photos of daddies and their little girls coming from this event where they get to dance together, you know, and they have that special little night out. My daughter's still pretty young, and she still has a pretty strong mommy phase going on there. But the times that she does get to spend with Adam, he loves it so much. And as much fun as these girls have getting to have their princess experience, the fathers enjoy it 10 times more, that they're actually able to have that special night with their girl.
Definitely.
And so it makes it a wonderful night for everybody involved. Yes. I mean, over the years, we have seen some truly just amazing things. I know the first year we held it in Franklin, like there were groups of daddies and daughters that were getting dropped off in limos, and they
go all out.
They do. They go all out. It's not very often daddy gets a date with his little girl.
True.
So they're going all out. And I love it when we have the little girls come in who show us their nails. They got their nails painted to come to the ball tonight, or they got their hair done, or they just want to twirl in their dress as many times as they can and still stand up straight. And when they fall, they still get up and just want to twirl in their dress. It's a lot of fun for everyone involved. Yes. I think our staff enjoys it just as much as the daddies and the daughters do.
Most definitely.
We have the best time with this event. Like we said, we have 3 events coming up in the month of February. The first Daddy's Little Princess Ball will be held at the Longview Recreation Center on Saturday, February 1st. The following weekend on February the 8th at the Franklin Recreation Complex, and then 2 weeks after that on Saturday, February 22nd at the Fairview Recreation Complex. So we'll actually give you a week off to celebrate Valentine's with your family. We took that weekend off, but every other weekend in February is dedicated to daddy and daughters across Williamson County. This event also takes place from 6:30 to 8:30 p.m. And the cost is also $15 per couple and $5 for each additional girl. Registration for this event is also required in advance. Again, space is limited, so if you would like to participate in this event, register as soon as possible. For the dance in Spring Hill at the Longview Recreation Center, you can contact the facility at 302-0971, extension 2210. For our event in Franklin, you can call the facility at 790-5719, extension 2010. And again, for the Fairview event, you would contact that facility at 799-9331, extension 2310. Or you could register at the front desk of any location for these events as well. We also have a series of sponsors that we want to thank for their cooperation in helping us put these events on as well. They include the Children's Academy, Sport Clips, Elite Physical Therapy, Party City, Walgreens, and McDonald's of Spring Hill. Again, thank you all for your contributions and your support of these programs. We could not do them without you. So Whitney, it sounds like you better be getting your dancing shoes on. You got several weeks of toe tapping to do.
We're going to stay busy, definitely.
That's never usually a problem.
No.
But lots to look forward to, lots of great activities. We hope you have a wonderful time with all of it. And thanks for taking the time today to come on and talk to us a little bit about these programs.
Thanks for having me.
Y'all stay tuned. When we come back, we're going to be talking about a new health and wellness program offered by the Williamson County Parks and Recreation Department, as well as other upcoming special events and special pass sales. Y'all stay tuned. Welcome back to It's About You. We're talking today about new special events and programs by the Williamson County Parks and Recreation Department. And for the second half of our show today, we're joined with Randianne Sears. She is the new Fitness and Wellness Coordinator for Williamson County Parks and Recreation. And she is here to talk about a brand new small group training program that we have started in this January at the indoor arena at Crockett Park. Randianne, thanks for joining us today.
Thanks for having me, Kerri.
Well, you're the new Fitness and Wellness Coordinator
Yes.
for Williamson County Parks and Recreation, but you by no means are new to Williamson County Parks and
That's right.
Recreation. You've
That's
been
right.
working with the department for 8 years
8
now?
years now.
8, yeah.
Yeah.
It goes fast,
It
doesn't it?
does. It really does.
Goodness. But one of the things that we've trended with over the past couple years is how important fitness and wellness programs are through our department, how many people participate in them, from just using our wellness centers to group fitness classes to traditional health and wellness programs, and in trying to keep with the times and the current culture around us, it was decided by our director and our deputy director and their staffs that a fitness and wellness coordinator would be well served for our community. And in gearing that position up and kicking it off, we're also starting a brand new small group training program.
Yes.
This is really one of a kind for us. This isn't like anything that people have seen already in our wellness centers or even like programs that we offer in our group fitness schedule or our health and wellness classes. It's a much more intense program for people who want to see results fast. Talk to us about small group training and what this program is.
Sure. Well, small group training is, it's become a trend that you're going to see in majority of your fitness magazines and even on, some of the top articles in health and fitness these days. What we've done is we have combined the best of both worlds of what you may relate to in a group fitness class and what personal trainers can offer. So we've combined this to where it is smaller groups, so you're getting individualized, more individualized training with a personal trainer, but you're not having to pay the prices of what a single session would cost with a personal trainer. So we're kind of combining a group setting with training, and it's small group training. So it's a higher intensity training than what you would find in our group fitness classes. And we don't want to blur the lines between what a group fitness class is and what this small group is. So we're differentiating it with you're getting a personal trainer, but you're having to pay less for it. So.
And it's also a different type of series of programs that we offer in our group fitness schedule.
Right.
You've got a series of classes that will be incorporated into this small group training program, including TRX Suspension Training, Les Miles Grit Series, some boot camps, as well as Tabata and interval chain training.
Yes.
What is all this, Randianne?
Well, we'll start with TRX.
Let's start with TRX.
TRX Suspension Training was developed by former military service. It was an easy way for some type of training to be portable, whether it was if they were on a deployment or whether they were just doing like PT training just during regular basics. What it is it is a cable, more of a material cable like you would see in a slack line. It is suspended from an elevation between 7 and 9 feet in height, and you use this by positioning your body at different angles. So an increase in an angle between the height of the training system and the floor is going to increase the intensity. So you're really just positioning your body underneath these training ropes where you can do pull-ups. You could get underneath them and do mountain climbers. The wall mounts are developed where you can do pull-ups. It's really just a new training device that helps you really incorporate a lot of different formats, a lot of different opportunities, and you're doing it at a high intensity. So you get in, you get out, and you're ready to go about your day. So, then moving on to our Les Mills Grit series. Les Mills is a program that instructors go through a very high intensity training. Then they leave with the certifications where they can go out, and they have 3 different formats. There's a strength, cardio, and a plyometric format. It's developed in 30-minute segments, so you're coming in one day you may do strength, so it's going to be high intensity. So you're doing maybe 30 to 60 seconds of a certain exercise, then you do a recovery interval that may last for 30 seconds, and then you repeat that. So by the end of that 30 minutes, again, you're ready to you're ready to take a break and go
So
home.
it's really working towards muscle fatigue.
It is.
For using your muscles.
Absolutely.
In small bursts, but strenuously for small bursts.
Right.
So that within 30 minutes or so, they actually do get a full workout to the point of fatigue.
Right. Yeah, they're burning optimal calories. You know, they're fatiguing those muscles so that it's going to increase the fat that is being burned in your body, which is mainly what people are thinking of. I've got to lose weight, which kind of relates to fat, and you know, you're getting that accomplished in these exercises. So you alternate between strength, plyo, and cardio, which at the end of those 3 segments, you're going to see that your strength has increased. You'll see that your cardio has become more endurance, and then your plyometrics, obviously, you'll be more versatile in your movements. So combining those is, you know, really ideal for most people that are working out. So.
And boot camps are a fairly popular type of program, but this isn't like your basic boot camp that you would take in a group fitness class.
Right.
This is going to be a lot more intensified.
Right. A lot of people in our group fitness, it's limited space, so typically a boot camp is usually a circuit training. So you're working on one exercise for a certain amount of time, you move to another one, and then you just kind of repeat that. It's usually for an hour in length. Where at the indoor arena at Crockett Park, that facility, it's a turf facility. We're working on a 60-yard, pretty much what people imagine like a football field. So the trainers have the opportunity to do, you know, you can do sprints, you can pull sleds, weighted sleds. You know, you may be working with tires or the training ropes where, you know, they're 2 inches in diameter and you're, you know, rowing those. So it's more of what everyone wants to imagine is their training as an athlete, but it's given that everyday person the opportunity to really, you know, experience
do
that.
something like
yeah,
that. Yeah.
Absolutely.
And then there's Tabata and interval training.
Tabata is a new format that's out there. It's usually very short bursts where you are at 90% of your intensity, so almost to a failure, and then it's a recovery back to a short burst. Again, looking at 30 to 45 minutes for a workout where you're pretty much exhausted. And then interval training is also where you're introducing exercises for a period of time, you do a recovery, you go back to another exercise, so you're alternating between different types of exercises. So you're working in intervals.
So a lot of these classes, again, they're just more intensified
They
than
are.
what a traditional group fitness class is in terms of what they offer as far as equipment, as far as people's individual fitness levels,
Right.
you know, because while group fitness classes work for a lot of people, you get to kind of go at your own pace, and
Sure.
it sounds like you get to do that with these as well, but you're asking a lot more of your body with a lot of this stuff.
Right,
you know?
you are.
And the other thing that I think is really appealing about these programs, and with a lot of them we've been saying, you know, you work to fatigue, you work until you're so tired, and it sounds like, you know, these classes are really meant to test your body, to put it in these extreme conditions and get the maximum benefits out of it as far as your health and wellness is concerned. But one of the, I think, pros about this program is all of your instructors are certified personal trainers. They've got that little bit of extra knowledge base and training to help push you to your limits in a safe environment, in a safe manner, to where, you know, you're not going to hurt yourself, but where you get to see what your body is really capable of doing.
Right. Yes, all of our trainers have a nationally recognized certification. And when you go through those certifications, you're learning a lot of the biomechanics of the body that you don't get to learn in usually a group format. So that's what the push is with. We have trainers that can work with you more individually than you would be able to do in a group class. So they can work with your form, make sure that you're doing these, you know, higher intensity exercises appropriately, because nothing is going to be more dangerous for your body than a form that's not appropriate. So, you know, it's something really exciting that I'm hoping that people will pick up on.
You have some great instructors that you're starting this program out with, Jen Morrison, Carolyn Rudin, and Kelly. I'm afraid to pronounce her last name because I don't want to completely butcher it. Kelly is...
Sean.
Thank you.
The T is kind of silent.
Okay.
So.
But So Jen and Carolyn, I know already, who
Right.
have worked with us for several years,
Yes.
already have a great love for fitness in their life. I
Right.
know they're going to do great things with this program. I'm sure Kelly will bring another dynamic layer to that as well. But you're also still looking for trainers who might be
Yeah.
interested in working with this new small group training program.
We are. We are looking for certified personal trainers through nationally recognized organizations. We also want some experience to come along with that where they're used to working in group settings so that they can perform the need, they can initiate the needs of each person that's participating. So, anybody that might be interested, I would direct them to contact me at 615-790-5719, extension 2011. So
And these classes are underway now.
they are.
They are running in 4-week sessions.
Yes.
Some of them starting as low as $99 a
Yeah.
month. Very affordable programs for the type of training and equipment
Right.
that are involved in these programs. And if you would like more information about the small group training program, you can always visit our website at wcparksandrec.com. Randianne, thanks for joining us today.
Thanks for having me, Kerri.
It's been a pleasure.
Yes, always
Best
is.
of luck with the program, and we hope to see you again soon.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
All right, in closing today, you guys, want to let you know about another couple of upcoming special events that we'll be offering through the Williamson County Parks and Recreation Department. Our children's theater group, the Star Bright Players, will hold open auditions for their spring production of DreamWorks' Shrek this coming Sunday, February 2nd at Freedom Middle School. Auditions will be held from 1 to 3 p.m. for new participants to the Star Bright program, and returning participants can audition between 3:30 and 5:30 p.m. Children may arrive at any time during these audition times, but they may be required to wait based on the number of children auditioning at the time. Children will need to be prepared to sing a song with or without accompaniment during our auditions. Happy Birthday will do, but if you're preparing a selection for auditions, please do not choose something from the contemporary pop, country, or Christian music genre. These types of contemporary songs really do not give our music director and our children's theater staff the ability to determine a singer's ability to handle musical genre techniques. So in preparing a selection for auditions, choose something from the musical theater genre. And we are looking for children who are vocal and expressive and are the right fit for our characters in these roles. Shrek is a timeless favorite for children these days. So you know a little bit about the characters and kind of what types of personalities that we're looking for this production. Some children may be called back for a second round audition. Those will be held Monday, February 3rd, also at Freedom Middle School from 4 to 5 p.m. If you would like more information about our children's theater program or the upcoming auditions, you can visit our website again at wcparksandrec.com or contact our children's theater liaison, Janie Mason, at 790-5719, extension 2030. And then we also want to remind you about our exceptional January pass sales. To help you with your fitness plans in the new year, Williamson County Parks and Recreation is offering special discounted pricing on our annual facility passes for first-time pass purchasers. Plus, we're also offering an additional 15% off sale on our very popular all-county 30-visit passes. Passes during the month of January will be discounted $25 for new first-time annual pass purchasers. And our traditional all-county 30-visit passes, which are usually $60, will be on sale for only $30 during the month of January. That's 30 unique visits to any Williamson County Parks and Recreation facility for only $1 a visit. Don't miss out on these exceptional pass prices. You can drop by your local Williamson County Parks and Recreation facility for more information, or you can visit our website at www.wcparksandrec.com. While you're there, don't forget to check out our January and our February newsletters to find out about all of the great programming that we have to offer over the next couple of months, from our mother-son balls to our daddy's little princess balls and more activities for everyone in the family. We hope you've enjoyed today's show. We'll see you next time. And until then, remember, Williamson County, it's all about you.
So much has gone on already.